changed my life.
Been very emotional.
I just thought I'd wait for you to see it.
Sorry. Did you see that deep inhale then?
I did. I was like, here we go. It's coming out. Welcome back to podcast 34. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna
Go us, 34. Woo!
let's go, baby. We're moving up. I'll tell you that much.
Fucking hell, it's all happening.
But yeah, welcome back. This is episode 34. I'd just like to do a massive thank you to everyone who's been supporting us over the last few months with the podcast, with the reconnections, with everything on social media.
Yeah.
It's been a massive support system from a lot of people and reaching out to us and saying how much we've been helping them. So yeah, we're helping you as much as you're helping us.
Massively.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have that support. It feels good to be actually talking to people instead of
to anyone at home listening, and there's no one at home listening.
Mate, when we first started, we were doing fucking question outs and shout outs and shit. And we're like, bruh, no one's listening to this. But no, it's good to
Who would have thought?
Yeah, nah me. What did I say to you last night? I can't wait. But yeah, no, it's good to see some viewers and
it's nice to know that people actually listen.
That's exactly right. So we're looking to expand the podcast. Oh, by the way, it is only Tahi and I today.
I
know for the visual already see that it's us two, but the audio listeners are like, oh, who's the guest today? No guest. Sorry.
It's just us.
Sorry. We do have some guests incoming for next episode.
We do.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we're looking to expand the podcast in a few different ways. There's one way that I won't say, which we will talk about at a later date once we get more stuff sorted for it. But we are looking to expand in different ways in regards to on the YouTube channel. We're looking at doing extra content, extra videos on there. Some fucking funny videos of us trying weird foods and
I feel like I already eat some pretty weird food, and I feel like a lot of people
love to see you eat like a Carolina Reaper and
I'm doing shit that's spicy. I promise you that. I'll quit before I do that.
So do stuff like that, and then start looking at recording longer form content that goes for 10-15 minutes, where it's either myself or Tahi just talking to the camera and giving you guys some extra content in regards to tools or strategies or things that you can take home in regards to some personal challenges, or even, there's some pieces that we're creating in Kings and Shift and stuff like that we can start looking at dishing out one or two of those things every now and then to the public for stuff. So there's we can start looking at and doing, but we're greatly appreciative of every single one of you that listens in every single week. It's not like our listeners go up and down. Sometimes they go up massively compared to probably us talking by ourselves. It's going to be one of the lower ones, but we have that average viewer that we know that everyone's watching. So if you want to head over to YouTube, we are called Polaris Studios on there now. So we're looking at nearly hitting 50 subscribers on there. YouTube.
Let's go, baby.
So if you want to jump over there and subscribe.
Huh? Give us our platinum plaque.
Okay, so look out.
Yeah.
And then on if you it's a 5-star rating, it helps out the algorithm and allows us to be pushed to other people and other listeners. So I think we've got 150 followers on Spotify that are following along. So
yeah,
greatly appreciate
all
of you.
I think Mum might be number one.
I think Mum's 10 of them.
She's
got 10 accounts.
I was at dinner on Friday night, and I get a phone call, and she's just sent me all these questions, and I was like, Mum, it's 7 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't listened to the podcast. It only just got released.
Yeah.
She's like, well, you need to listen to it because I have some questions. And I was just like, right.
Have you copped yet I don't need to know, I don't need to ask you what's going on. I listen on the podcast and I already know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
get that a bit.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. But yeah, no, thank you to everyone that's consistently tuning in. So
it's my sister said the little ones, they pretend they're on a podcast.
That's sick.
And they little Oakley pretends that she's on a YouTube channel. She's like, they walk in and what are you doing? She's like, get out. I'm on my podcast. Yeah, so every time they watch they do visuals with the podcast, and every time I'm on the screen, they all love it.
Hilarious.
So it's nice.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, so we've got some pretty cool guests incoming.
We do.
We got a really, really cool blend of people that we know, people that we don't know. So if you've got any feedback or anyone that you would like to see jump on the potty, then our podcast page, and yeah, we'll do our best to get them on there. Pretty much we're just shooting our shot with like
Everyone. Yeah.
Like, and I'm talking fucking everyone. So
Theo Von even got a text message.
Theo Von got a slinger. I actually got a reply from his team.
Yeah, good.
And do you know what they said?
What? Fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dogs.
But no, yeah. Thank you to every
Yeah.
single one of you.
Yeah, thank you. So we'll have a little chat about some of the things we've been up to.
Mm-hmm.
We've been pretty quiet, I reckon, the last few weeks. We had a couple. We had a reconnection last weekend.
Yep.
And then we had one the weekend before. So we had women's last weekend. Yeah, women's last weekend, men's
Yep.
before. Yeah,
Yep.
which were both pretty good reconnections. I felt
Yeah, good.
the men's one was massive. I like that.
Men's one's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Men's one's awesome. It's always good to see, men put themselves in that.
In that like that environment, it's
Yep.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. So when was the men's one? 25th of this month, isn't it?
Oh, this one, yeah, we got 25th.
Yeah,
And then
so-
the women's is the 18th.
Yeah. So the women's one just went. We did new pieces there
Yeah.
last one, which was great. But the men's one
Yeah,
incoming,
we got a big
we've
one.
got a couple of new pieces that we're gonna
throw it. Yeah.
we're gonna
So be
throw at
ready.
them. So let's just say,
I hope, I hope there's even numbers because I do not want to get involved.
well, we're gonna have to get involved anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Let's just say when Tahi and I seen this happening,
I cried.
we cried.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one's gonna be
I don't know
insane.
how we're going to coach this one, but I feel like it's just going to be an emotional
Oh yeah.
journey for a lot of us.
But
which will be
see,
good.
I think the thing with this one as well, we're gonna have to be emotional with it.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%. It'd be good. I think it'd be good for people to actually see us like that too, I guess.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
100%. So yeah,
Yeah.
that one's gonna be really cool as well.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. But yeah, we got the tour coming up
Mm-hmm.
in July. So we got the 8th and the 9th in the Goldie, which is at the Focal House.
Yeah, Focal House at Burleigh,
15th and 16th is in Coffs, and
Yep.
that is at.
Soul Collective.
Yep.
Shout out Soul Collective. I know.
I think
most
we're
of
going
your
to come
team's
down
coming.
there soon and see them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we might go up there to Coffs
A little
and
trip.
do a little trip.
22nd, 23rd, we're in Sydney,
Yep.
and that is at.
To be confirmed. We're still confirming that as we speak. It's literally being confirmed probably today.
Yeah.
So,
hopefully.
yeah.
And then the 29th, 30th, we're in Melbourne, and we are at.
Prana House, Prana House, which is located in, I want to say,
Melbourne.
starts with a T. Yeah.
Just Melbourne. It's in Melbourne.
I wanted to say, I'm not going to say it actually.
I ain't going to even attempt. 'cause
I was
we all
going
know
to
I
attempt,
can't
but
fucking
it's
speak
actually
properly.
it's a cartoon. What I was just about to say, and I'm like, it's definitely not that. I was about to say Thornbury.
Yeah, that's it. Nigel Thornberry's house.
So yeah, no, going down there to Melbourne to finish off the tour
Yeah.
end of July. Just gonna be
Very excited.
freezing
For the
fucking cold,
tour. I can't wait. Love the cold.
but it's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's
It's
going
gonna
to
be
be
cool. We won't even need to chuck ice in the ice tubs.
We
Just
won't.
get in.
Yeah.
Just get in cold water. No, that's gonna be cool. I can't wait for the tour. So if you are located in any of those locations and you want to come along to the tour, then there
Jump
is
on the
tickets
website,
on our website. Yeah, there is a page called East Coast Tour on our website, which is www.polariscoaching.online. And yeah, you'll be able to find your tickets.
Also, get on there and check out the new video that's been put up there because it's fucking gangster.
Yes, fuck man,
Good
fucking
video.
Cody, bro. Shout out Cody. If anyone needs any visuals,
Well, no, don't sell him. He's ours.
no, he's a freelancer.
Nah, he's ours. I'm pretty sure he works for us.
But yeah, no. If anyone needs any fucking content, he's
He's the man to go to for sure.
he
He's
can
so
create
good.
create a story. That's for sure. So
Oh, yeah.
we've got a brand new video, longer formed landing video on the main page that just has all four of us. Which, that's what we're all about. It's all about being a family and community. So we wanted to, show off our facilitators and not just not just me, because it's not just me anymore. So
It's all of us, baby.
it's all of us, exactly right. So it's a fucking awesome video, the way that he captured everyone.
So good.
There were some really powerful pieces that all of you said. Max's piece in particular, that gave me goosebumps when he started speaking about vulnerability.
But he's so big.
Yeah, man.
When it shot in that camera, I was like, fucking hell. How far? I wonder how far back he's had to sit just to fit him in the picture.
Oh, mate, you should have seen him throw around that tin at New Strength. Yeah.
Big boy.
The boys at New Strength were like, I'll save my training till later.
Big Maxi.
So he's wild.
Yeah.
Fucking wild. But yeah, no, that video's cool. So shout out Cody. Shout out Cody. He'll be at our events and creating the longer form content and newer content. And pretty much if you see any content on our page that's unreal, crisp, sick, that's Cody.
Yeah.
If it's lower than that, that's me.
And if it's lower than that, it's probably me. Oh, no, we got some good content. It's going good lately. I'm loving it.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I'm going to get some content going today. I don't know what I'm going to film, but
Shoot.
see what happens.
Shoot.
Shoot. We'll see what happens. So, yeah.
Yeah. Courses. I'm going to start my next one. Just decided I should wait till after the tour.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll be working a fair bit.
Yep.
Or just go it.
Mm.
So, yeah, and just so I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer.
See, the thing is,
See how we
if you did drop it before the tour, you could still do it while the tour was on.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know, so it's it's just a matter of fact of just putting it out there and pieces like that. You got a sick testimonial from Geordie, which is unreal.
It was so good. I've got the videos of Sammy too.
Okay,
so
you can fix that up today if you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like it's yeah, mate, you're in the early phase of selling programs.
Yeah.
You're getting a taste of what it's like.
It's addictive. Well, not selling. I fucking hate selling.
Yeah.
Once you're
selling's
it sucks, man.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like there's, people can say, like you got to get after it and you got to sell fucking this and get your feet on the floor and start selling. It's like, just give me a break. You know?
Yeah.
I just want to sell it. I know the power that's in it. I know the potency. But yeah, no, like I said to you, like this was me for the first 3 years.
Yeah.
Trying to sell a program. But you're lucky you're talking to nearly 2,000 people on your Insta. I was talking to 150 trying to sell something, bro.
Yeah, I have a bit better advantage, I guess.
Oh, fucking advantage. Every time he goes, fuck, I don't want to sell, I'm like, can't. Don't even.
Yeah. I've also got the 75-day self-care challenge going.
Yeah, sick.
Which...
When are you going to start that?
Well, I kind of said to everyone, just start when you feel ready to do it.
Tag you up on socials.
Yeah,
and
just tag me as you go. I'm gonna.
Did you send them the textiles to put up on their stories?
Yeah, send them everything.
Yeah, cool.
And they can just do it as they go.
Do you want to explain what it is?
So what it is, I do actually.
Yeah,
thanks.
there you go. Welcome.
Yeah, so what it is, it's everyone's obviously heard of the 75-day challenge, like the fitness version.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a self-care edition. So call it mental fitness.
Yep.
I guess. So what it is, you're gonna have your daily tasks in that as well, same as the fitness one. So you'll have journaling, morning meditation, a night meditation, follow a nutrition plan, read a book, and I've got accountability questions in there as well, which I sent out to everyone today.
Cool.
So I just sent out 5, and then I think maybe like a couple of weeks in, I'll change it again and make it a bit harder. Just keep challenging
Sick.
and just send them out. And I think as we go, to probably pick up more people. So. Yeah, it's a good. I think it's just something good to do because a lot of people have been on the fence with doing work with us, and I thought it's something for free. And I feel a lot of people have just like when I put it up there yesterday, it went off. Who would have thought that doing a self-talk video would sell good? Not anyone else. No one around here would have thought that.
I don't say that to you every single fucking day of your life.
Yeah, yeah. No.
What do I need to do? Get on your stories. Oh, but
what else
do I need to
what's
do?
Another?
Like fucking get on your stories.
Yeah, no. There was about 40,000 takes I did before I posted, but we got there. And then it was the one I just made simple as that just landed. So
yeah, you mate, you just yeah.
Just
like
have to back
this
myself.
this right here, looking at this, is this less daunting compared to holding onto a phone camera and recording yourself?
Yep.
So maybe you might be better off.
I did.
Just record on this.
Oh, no, I guess true. I actually had like one of those, that mobile
Tripod
holder thing you gave me. I just set that up and just set it up.
Yeah, so maybe it might be best if you do it that way. Film your content that way.
Probably just better to do it in here. I'm at work. I'm not at home.
Yeah, just film like this.
Yeah, good idea.
Anyway.
Anyways, back to my story.
Yeah, go for it.
But yeah, I just think it'd be a good way to hold people accountable, to try new things, get off the fence with this type of work, and it's pretty basic to be honest. But yeah, there'll be ice baths in there as well, or cold showers, whatever you feel, which are pretty much just a starter for everything that we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just gonna be good for everyone to jump on board, give it a go, see how you go, and if you do like it, halfway through or after, we do have courses that we both run, and yeah, that we're happy to take anyone on. And just like to interrupt this program with one of our sponsors, Hectic Juice. Hectic Juice uses all natural fresh ingredients. When you drink any of the Hectic Juices, you're absorbing 65% of the nutrients in 15 minutes. There's minimum 5 ingredients in each juice or shot. There's 350ml bottles or 50ml shot bottles.
Well done, fucking Hectic Juice. It tastes unreal in the fridge for a maximum of up to 7 days. We deliver up to a 50 kilometer radius, and all orders are made fresh to order. So, for example, if you order on the Monday by 2 p.m., you'll receive the next day, which is Tuesday, between 6 a.m. and 5 p.m.
So quick.
Wowzers.
So some of the flavors, we got Go-Go Green.
Yeah.
We got Packs of a Punch.
Yep.
We've got Beat It and Berry Blast, baby.
All right. Let's
I
crack
reckon
'em.
we have a crack.
Let's crack 'em.
Here we go.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Oh.
Oh man, that is so fucking good.
That's unreal.
So yeah, you can get these guys at hecticjuice.com.au. Use the code Polaris23 for a discount. So jump over, support the brother, support us. Let's get back into it.
Polaris to the moon, baby, and same with Hectic Juice.
Yeah, just give it all you got, and let's go. Can't wait. I'm actually very excited to start this because I've been struggling a little bit lately with a bit of focus and not really working towards my purpose, which is getting on to my next thing, which was what's a couple of challenges we've been facing lately.
Yep.
And yeah, mine would be I've been living through my external driven goals, not my internal driven goals.
Say it again.
External driven goals and internal driven goals.
Do you want to say where we did that?
In Kings, baby. Yeah, so I've been knowing that I haven't been doing it, but I just didn't take any action to get out of it. I just kept going along with how I have been. And then this morning I did a bit of content stuff from the Kings.
Yep.
Which is fucking awesome. And literally every piece just landed, and I was just like, I could literally go through all this right now. I was like, this will just overload myself and I'll forget it. But yeah, the external driven goals and internal driven goals, which really hit me hard.
Yeah.
As I read it, I think one of your questions was like, which external goal would you like to take action on to work towards your internal, something like that.
Yeah.
And I just literally just answered as, I'm so deep within all of them, there isn't one single one I could think of that stands out because they all stand out.
Yeah.
So that was my answer. I was like, I need to work on every single internal driven goal, and that's what I'm going to do. And I just wrote down some actions that I will take towards those. And yeah.
And can you see how like they're very similar things, right? Like they're very similar things, but your control over each one is so much more different.
Yeah.
So right, like you have so much more control over your inner goals compared to, yes, your inner goals is going to reflect onto your external goals. But if you focus on your external goals, all of a sudden you lose control. And it's up to let's just say someone giving you a compliment, so then you can push forward for your external goals.
Yes.
Whereas if you focus on your internal goals, then you don't need gratification, satisfaction, or anything like that from anyone. You're doing it for you.
Yeah.
You're right. You're doing it for something higher within you.
And that's where I went wrong. I let go of my internal, let my external take over, and when my external comes over, that's where my ego comes in. And like you said, it's like that's me.
Yep.
And I'm holding everything in, and I'm not letting anyone see.
I did say that, didn't I?
What about this one?
I remember. Yeah, yeah, that's so good.
Yeah. No. But yeah, that's honestly when, like you said, that it hit me so hard. I was like, "Fuck, that is exactly who I am at the moment," and that's why everything's happened over the last few weeks. How it's played out is because I was so deep within that ego and in those external driven goals that I wasn't focusing on myself, like the inner work.
Yeah,
I just pushed it aside, and now that I've come back to knowing what my purpose is and knowing what my role here is, and not getting lost in it all, and having that control back, I can already tell if I'm like taking those first little steps to understand my control, where I can, or what I can control on myself. I felt the difference straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's been a fucking good morning, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. He's back, baby.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. I can't let him keep going and coming back. He just needs to fucking stay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like the only way that you're gonna get him to a place of staying here is letting him go and coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
So I think honestly, my biggest thing too is like I get so close to being like centered with myself. I then let the external come in, the external noise, like the external stuff around my life, come in, and then the ego just kicks straight back in.
have you
and I don't let the vulnerability in at all.
have you gotten King's videos? Have you gotten up to the one called "Be Aware of Your Cycle"?
No, not yet. I just did the first slides.
Yep.
Except for the first page
Yep.
that you sent me, and I think I've got one more to do on that.
Yep. And then the other one's on the next
And
one.
then
Yeah. When you get to "Be Aware of Your Cycle," it's exactly what you were just saying.
yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I even know I do. I get so close.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people around me will know that I don't let the vulnerability in at all. I just kind of push it aside and be a bit of a dick.
And that's why your biggest, as people know that work with Tahi, that's your biggest focal point is vulnerability. It's because it's something that you run away from.
Oh, big time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why it works so beautifully well, because you get to teach that to people while also vulnerability being your biggest challenge.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's
That's why self-worth was a massive thing and is a massive thing within the programs that I do, is because that is and was my biggest challenge, is focusing and increasing my self-worth.
yeah, for sure. And it's been a fucking big journey, and there's a lot of lessons that I've taken from all of it. And like the bigger thing too was like your triggers.
Yep.
And like not blaming other people as well.
Yep.
Which was like taking ownership on your actions or my actions. And like that's just the way to look at it.
Yeah, like that's the thing with like being triggered by something. That's where you can grow. Like it's easy just to blame other people and then you'll just escape from it. But if you take a chance and just go, okay, I'm triggered at something that someone said, someone's done, or something like that, that's a chance for you to then go, okay, there is something within me right now that needs looked at, or needs healing, or needs changing, or needs, uncovering, or whatever it may be. And there's your chance to go, okay, I can have a look at this now, and I can not be triggered by focusing on what is triggering me at the moment.
Yeah.
Like there is so much more power in that. So, once again, it's like, and people can go, man, that's fucking bullshit. Fucking triggers people, like whatever. Like if that's what you want to live your life as, live your life like that. You know,
until you learn to like where the triggers actually come from.
Yeah.
It's like it's you that you're triggered.
Yeah,
versus
100%.
someone else.
Yeah.
Until you learn that, it's like it'll change your perspective on so much stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Self-awareness. It's
a
just
big
getting
thing,
the control,
self-awareness.
getting your control back.
Yeah.
That's all we want.
What about you? What's your biggest challenge? Probably me.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be upfront, yeah. But I had a astrology reading with shout out M last week, and we come to the conclusion, I could really see it. It was like my biggest challenge at the moment is fearing that I'll be wrong. So like
that's probably why yesterday it was a bit of a
yeah. Because I was like, I this is how far we went. Listen to this. I fear of being wrong because I was never shown what a healthy masculine energy looks like, i.e. having a fucking dad around. So I didn't know what a healthy masculine looked like, and that you could be wrong, and that's okay to be wrong, and you can face your wrongs and everything like that. But I didn't. I'm learning that still. I'm learning the masculine energy and stuff like that. And
who did you do this with?
M.
On the sanctuary?
Yeah, she's an astrologist.
Really?
Yeah, she's unreal.
I might give that a go, eh?
Mate, fucking blows your head apart. She'll just say things and you'll just go, fucking hell, get out of my... If you think I'm in your head, go chat to her.
I'll stay away then.
But yeah, no, that was a biggest challenge at the moment. And I've noticed especially over the past couple of days, accepting that I can be wrong and it's okay to be wrong. All of a sudden, it just feels like, we're kicking onto that next level, which is a really, really cool feeling. So, like it's up leveled, a few things within the business now. And, that was my biggest challenge, especially is just fearing that I'll be wrong and, sort of neglecting that fear and not wanting to face that fear, and which I didn't really know that that's what I was fearing. But then all of a sudden, once you become aware of it, I was just like, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Like I get that now. Like that's just, really, really cool way of saying it. So went through that, and everything that happened last week, which we won't speak about on the podcast, but everything that happened last week had to happen that way. I said that to you, like it had to happen that way, so then we could get to this position of where we're at now.
It was definitely the biggest wake up call I've
Yeah.
ever had, ever.
Yeah,
I
like
literally sat in the car and I rang you.
Yeah.
I was crying.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. And then it hit me so hard. And it was honestly, that was probably the biggest wake up call I've needed in probably my whole life. I reckon. And I'm so like definitely grateful for it. Like now looking back at it, I was like, I needed that.
Yeah, and like, you know, like look at it like this. If we didn't go through that, you would watch that Kings content. Or let's be fair, you probably wouldn't even have watched that Kings content if you didn't go through that.
Oh, I think I definitely would have.
But even if you did watch it,
I would have watched it in a
wouldn't
different perspective.
exactly, and it wouldn't have hit the way that it's hitting, right?
Yeah.
So there is so many ways where you can look at
I was so excited though, by the way, when I opened up the first slide and I was like, ooh, we're back. I was like,
We're
let's
on.
go.
Yeah, no, I'm actually filming more of it today. I'm in a creative mode at the moment. There's like 25 topics that I need to
Keep sending them back.
So I'll just keep sending them.
Yeah.
So it's been a couple of days / week that I didn't see coming, but that's where the beauty holds in a lot of things. It's not seeing anything like that coming, and then being thrown that and seeing how you deal with it. You know, because like I said to you, like I'm a very, very firm believer that what we're creating right now, it's not just going to stay at the size as what it's at. It's going to be, you know, a lot larger very soon, which we can talk about in a second in regards
we'll get to that in a
what
minute.
we'll
keep going.
God. I got to stop eating before doing these podcasts. It's just like,
Bro, how many
indigestion.
coffees you had today?
It's one.
What was your coffee with a dragon?
It was hers.
Oh, was that hers?
yeah.
Oh, I thought she made you one.
No.
Well, it's unlike her to make you a coffee anyway, so I don't even know why I asked.
No. So, like it was a piece where I was like, how are you going to deal with it? Are you going to react from your emotional state, or are you going to react and take action from a state of being aware of different scenarios and perspectives and everything like that? So you're lucky that it happened now and not 5 years ago. Because if it happened 5 years ago,
probably would have punched on.
I probably would have punched on. Keep talking. I just need to reset this camera. Keep going.
Oh, is it about to start over?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's probably been my biggest challenge, which is what we just spoke about. And and Jacob's last week was me as well. I was his biggest challenge. And we've definitely grown from it. Definitely took a lot from it. And I know exactly what steps I need to take to be able to move forward, which I've been starting already, which is great.
100%. It's been nice to see that version of Tahi back again over the last couple of days.
Because I know my best work happens in my vulnerability.
Yeah.
And even you've said it so many times, and then I even know it myself, but then, my ego just comes back up and says,
bro,
I need to do this.
that was one of the main reasons why I fucking hired you at Polaris and got you involved, is because of that. Like, it's really empowering to see a man being able to, you know, be vulnerable like that, but then also be a strong individual as well. Like, it was really nice to see a man be like that. And, you know, you can veer away from it, but, you know, we need to get back to it as well. So we're there. Sure. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back.
So something we're going to talk about to everyone, which has been a bit of a thing that we've been working on for a while now. We have just landed a contract with Belmont High School. Round of fucking applause.
Yeah, I'll get that. Sorry. Yep. Say it again.
Pump it. We have landed a contract at Belmont High School.
Come on. The buzz.
Let's go.
Get a buzz.
Yeah, so shout out to Mum, my mum,
shout out
for putting our word out there, putting our name out there, giving our cards around, and just pretty much being on everyone's back, supporting us, which has been great.
Yeah.
But we landed a meeting with one of the teachers there. Well, is she a teacher?
I think she was head of welfare.
Yeah, head of welfare. Yeah, so had a meeting with her. We sorted that out. Got a few things in play, and I think we have our first day with Belmont in 3 weeks for 1 day.
Hang on, let me get this right. So I think in 2 weeks' time we meet them.
Yep.
And then they go on break.
Yep. And then we come back and start.
Very first week one we start.
Yep. And we are both very excited, very pumped.
Yeah. So we're hoping. We're hoping that this is a long-term thing. Well, which, you know, I won't speak specifics of what it is, but it is a longer form thing that we've landed, which is amazing. but we're hoping that it's reoccurring after this.
Well, it's good too because like we've both been trying to push towards because a lot of our work is done on weekends or at night time.
Yeah.
And we've both been pushing so much to try and have it like a few hours in the day where we can do these types of work and then do that. Also do our courses and stuff in the afternoons and just honestly just keep working because this type of work does not feel like work, to be honest.
Oh, no, fuck no.
It's just like when it's a passion, you like that's all you want to do. Like I've been here since 5 a.m. And and it's just like I don't feel like I don't actually want to go home.
Yes. Yeah.
It's nice to just come somewhere where you want to be and put in that work and
and you start to see the benefits.
Exactly.
Doing work like that. Now we've landed this and, now we get to crack into this. And this lady that I had the meeting with yesterday, she was very persistent in saying that there is a few more schools that she's been in contact with. So
yeah, so that's exciting as well.
It could be a full-time venture for us. So
hope so.
Seeing how things are going, we will be most definitely expanding.
Yeah,
very soon. So I dare say we'll be in this office probably till the end of the year, I'd say, and then
if not had it earlier,
and then we'll be getting our own facility that's
big enough to do everything.
That's bigger. That we're going to include like a rewards program with the school. So if the kids are doing well with their grades and doing well with our program that we're offering, then we'll offer a rewards program to them where the parents and the kids can come along and they can just hang out for a couple of hours in a night and actually have some conversations that they probably don't get to have at school or at home or anything like that. And we just want to create like a really cool system where these boys and girls, but starting off with boys that they feel like they have a really cool brotherhood that they can, just chill out, do whatever they want to, and also, talk about some things instead of, running away from it. So, I'm still coming to terms with it. From yesterday, it was a really cool meeting. They were really, really nice people. It was really nice to be back at Belmont, actually. I graduated in Belmont at 2010. So
let's go.
13 years ago, I graduated there. So it's awesome to be back and giving back to those kids.
I'm just excited to walk in and see Mum. She's just gonna be like, "Hey, Mum, we're going to work together."
Yeah, oh mate, when I walked in,
Mum's low key excited, I reckon.
Yeah, 100% she is.
She'll be stoked.
100%. I walked in there yesterday. I was just like, oh my fuck, like fucking memories just flooding back.
Yeah.
Like met Lauren there, did that there.
I played the dinosaur song to Lauren over there.
But yeah, it's gonna be really cool. So I think this is just a start. Like this would be really cool to start this, but then also I think we'll be working on a few more schools. It'll be nice to get this program in play, so then we can start dishing it out.
100%.
So
once we meet these kids, it's gonna be game on, baby.
Oh yeah, like I was saying to the lady yesterday, the head of welfare, I was just like, look, I don't mean this in a mean way, I don't mean this in an offensive way, but year 7 and 8 boys aren't going to open up to you.
No,
plain and simple. Like, like you're not like the teachers that you're putting in front of them, they're not going to open up. They don't want to open up. And, I firmly believe like both of us entering into the school, we'll be able to give them that opportunity to, be able to express or be able to talk about, or heck, even if it's just a couple of hours of the week where they can feel like themselves.
Yeah.
Cool. That's all we want to fucking provide for them. So,
well, the classes that they're in, like they're the same stuff I was going through as a kid. Like just all boys. It's just not a very good thing to be around because you get sent out, and that's how most of these boys will feel like that. Like they just feel like everything they do is wrong.
Yeah.
And they're just going to be angry against the world, that's what I was. And
I'm sure a lot of men can relate to that, not just boys.
For sure.
I reckon a lot of men can relate to that, just feeling like everything that they do is wrong and, they can't fucking get anything right and all of these things. So,
for sure.
Yeah, like it's going to be fucking really cool to be working with these boys.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's going to be awesome. So
fun.
that's our
big news.
That's our new level up, a new next thing that we're going to be incorporating. So it's going to be called Polaris Strength Program. So
fuck yeah,
creating these boys, showing them what strength is and what it is to express their strengths and what even is their strengths and all of these things. And yeah,
Very exciting times. Say that.
fuck yeah, man. Next level. I told you 2023 is our fucking year.
Yep.
Only halfway through, not even halfway through, and it's like I can't even put it into words. It's been insane.
Yeah.
We've already pretty much doubled the amount of people that we had last year.
We did already. I think
Already.
we did that in the first 2 months.
Yeah, and now we're like, now it's schools and it's just heaps of options. I'm hoping as soon as we finish this potty, I go out there and check my phone and it's got a.
Oh, I've been thinking that too. I was like, do I
Response.
just have a look at my phone real quick?
Do you reckon I go grab my phone?
Yeah, go grab it.
You just
Hopefully.
entertain the crowd.
I'll just talk some shit.
Got it.
All right, I got one for everyone. You know that words that are spelt and there's like, why is there letters there? Like gnarly. Gnarly. Why the fuck is there a G in front of the N? Like it's silent. I don't know why the fuck it's there, but it's annoying. Another one. Like there. Why is there so many there's? Why can't there just be one? Why we gotta fucking have all these different ones? And when you spell them, people pull you up on them, but they're all the same. They mean the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm getting a little bit triggered. This is a trigger for me. These words.
I got one.
What do you got?
So do you know? Obviously, you know the word naked.
Mm-hmm.
How's that spelled?
Naked.
Yep. And how's it pronounced?
Naked.
Naked, right? How's baked spelled?
Baked.
Yep. And how's it pronounced?
Baked.
So why is baked pronounced baked and naked is pronounced naked, but it's the exact same way of spelling except the B and the N?
Oh, that's a good one. That's fucked. I got one for you.
Hear me?
Moose.
Yeah.
Take away one of the S's, it spells mouse.
What? Go again?
I could be completely wrong. But how do you spell moose? Not the animal moose.
Oh, like the food moose?
Yeah.
MOUSSE.
Yeah, so you take one of those S's away,
Yeah.
it spells mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why? Like mouse and moose. Why is it not good? You know what I mean?
No,
That's fucked.
I don't get that one.
All you got to do is put on an S and it changes the whole word.
Yeah.
Moose,
That's like
mouse.
that's like race and races. You just put the S on and it's changed to
Yeah, why have we got so many words that mean the same shit?
But it's not.
It is. It sounds the same to us.
His ass fucking going back to Belmont Park.
Yeah. Maybe we need to go
God
back to
help these
school.
kids.
I definitely need to go back to school.
Oh, 100%. Anyway, that's probably a rabbit hole that we don't want to go down.
Yeah. Yeah. Words, man, they fuck me up. Swear something weird.
What else we got?
What
What else is on the agenda?
I have a section.
A what? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ah, bad. It's the easiest password of all. Here we go. What else we got?
Well, not a lot to be honest.
Righto.
It was more just to get those out there, have a little potty, talk some shit between us, and then the last section is it just says talk some shit.
Oh, sweet.
So we got
I think we've already been talking shit.
ah,
Oh, have we even properly announced the next reconnections? I know we glanced over it, but we didn't.
oh yeah,
set-
we just
set the
said
dates?
yes, we did set dates. So the 18th is the women's
Mhm.
of June.
Yep.
And then the 25th of June is the men's. And
Yep.
it's all in Redhead too, these ones.
Yep. So this is Newcastle ones.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we go on tour in a few weeks after, a couple of weeks after that.
Yeah.
So, if you're if you're in the Newcastle area, we actually had a guy reach out to us yesterday who's flying down from Brisbane for the men's.
Yeah, there's a girl, she wanted to come to the Goldie, but she's away,
Yep.
going away somewhere. So she's from Newey, so she's going to fly down, I think, on the 17th and come to one on to the women's one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's pretty cool, like, having people coming from
It's dope,
all
eh?
over. We had to let a girl fly over from Perth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, just for us.
Just for us. Look at us, eh?
Look at us, eh? Here we go.
But yeah, like that's it's insane. It's insane. By the way, we're not going to Perth anytime soon.
Oh, well, I'll happily go to Perth if we get enough people.
If we get enough people, 100%.
Yeah, I miss that. I used to live there.
Did you?
Yeah,
When
for
did you used to leave Perth?
2015 to 17, I think it was. Or
What,
si-
by
no,
choice
actually,
or-
no, the 14 to 15. What do you mean by choice? I didn't get deported.
Well, I'm just saying, like, were you forced over there for
No,
work
no.
or
I wasn't forced. I just wanted to try something different. Head over. Drove over.
drove?
It was so good. Such a good drive.
Yeah, right.
I'd happily do it again.
How long did it take it?
Like a week. But that was me just like cruising.
How many hours per day did you do? Like 10 or something?
Yeah, like 8 or 10. I only drive. I didn't drive at night time because there's so many fucking animals on the road.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's a great drive. I'd happily do it again.
Is it pretty much just fucking straight across?
The Nullarbor is. It's.
Yeah.
I think it's like. Don't quote me. I think it's like 168 kilometer straight road.
I think
Like
it's longer than that.
literally no corners. It's just dead straight.
I think it'd be way longer than that.
It was so good.
I can have a little Google.
Oh, I do have Google.
You do.
Hang on a second, everyone.
I reckon it's way longer. It would have to be a few thousand.
Nah, it's not that.
Nullarbor?
No, the Nullabor's long, but there's a straight on the Nullarbor.
Like Nullarbor Road or whatever it's called.
I don't fucking know what road it is, brother.
I can have a Google, bruss.
Fuck's Google.
You say this every time.
I'm not used to this computer.
How long? That's him, yeah.
Nah.
What do you got?
Oh, so the section between Baladonia and I'm not even going to say that word, but
Yep.
somewhere in WA, guys.
Yep.
The road stretches for 146.6 kilometers.
Oh, true. You're fucking bang on.
I think I said 96.
No, you said 160 something.
I said a 6. We'll go with that.
Yeah, no, that's me. That's completely off.
But yeah, so I remember just sitting there. I just had my legs, had on cruise control, just drove my knees and just sat there and just looked straight. There's camels and everything.
That's cool.
Yeah. I saw my first camel sign and I was like, what the fuck's that camels here? And then it turns out camels actually come from Australia. And then they sell them to everyone over in Dubai.
There you go.
There you know. I mean, there you go. Now you know. Try to say 2 words at once.
Oh, fucking hell,
Yeah.
eh?
So, what else you got? Anything? You got anything you want to say to anyone?
No.
You want to offer anyone out? Do you want to fight someone?
No, just you.
You wanna
But
fi-
that was
oh.
last week. I'm past that now.
No, we're just lovers.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Let's wrap this up. Eh?
Let's wrap this up.
I'm gonna sit here for 20
yeah.
minutes.
Just
We're
sit
like,
here
we're
for
gonna
20
get
minutes.
this to an hour. We're like, 40 minutes. Is
Yeah,
close enough.
it's close enough. It's pretty much.
But
an
no,
hour.
we'll have guests on for the next potty. It's a bit of a challenge to
It's hard to work around. Put it that way.
and it's also when we're by ourselves, it's hard to have those longer podcasts that go for
Because we talk to each other so much.
yeah, mate. So
I've been talking to him since 5 a.m. this morning.
messaging me at 6. What time are you in the office? I'm like, bruh, just open my eyes. Don't know.
Yeah.
Let me do my breath work.
Yeah. I came here and did mine. You're like, you are. What did you call me this morning?
What?
When you walked in? What did you say?
Oh, he's a walking fucking bombshell.
I was like, what are you talking about? I turn around, there's just like all
Bro,
the mats on the ground. 'cause I
Mats on the ground,
bit of breath
drawers
work.
open, fucking booklets chucked everywhere. I'm like, you
just working, baby.
I just call him heavy-footed. Like you just like you path, and it's like if there's anything in there, it's just moved away, and I've got to get to here.
I'm a tornado.
Tornado
Tahi.
Tahi.
Oh, we're getting out of here. All right. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Sorry, it might have been a bit boring or weird, but
No, it's
hopefully
not
you enjoyed
boring.
it.
It's just different, bro.
Okay, we go just different.
But yeah, no, guess back next week, and we will we'll have some extra pieces of content incoming. There is a new thing that we're going to start offering to the podcast in a couple of weeks' time. We just need to get it filmed and get it ready and stuff like, you know what I'm talking about. We've had it prepped for a while now.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, we'll launch that. It'll be just extra podcasts coming your way, which you'll have to stay tuned for, and you'll see what I mean. But yeah, much love to you all. Have a beautiful week, and
Peace.
we will
Thank you for listening.
see you next week. Bye.
Bye.